Josh in the house. Thank you very much for coming in. I'm not sure how this will go, um, but I have to share this freaking creepiness. It's so bizarre. So bizarre. I'm going to give it a few minutes and see if anybody else comes in. I did send it off to my sister. I seem to have had bars when I turned this on, so I'm hoping that the bars that I have good signal. We'll hope. And what I'm going to have to do is take you off the stand. I don't know why I'm whispering, but I'm in a graveyard and it's creepy. But I'm going to have to take you off the stand to maneuver around. And the reason I'm here is because I'm an explorer. And because I found this graveyard. It's not necessarily a secret, mind you, but it's extremely unkept. These stones are like in the woods. There's some very old graves. My real concern, of course, is going to be the snakes, you know, um, especially coming in through the woods. But I kind of wanted to creep around a little bit. Um, it's bizarre. It to me is bizarre. Like somebody's forgotten, and it could be slaves, because we are in an area. It's a historic area. Um, and they actually did up the road, I think somewhere. I don't believe it was here. But they did recently uncover a graveyard that was like in the middle of the woods, because the facilities up here were trying to expand their property. And they found these graves, and they believe that they are old slave graves. And the tombstones were like so finely carved, intricately carved by these master um, stone engraving people. Crazy, crazy. So I was waiting to just see if I had a few people that came in that might have some interest. And it looks like we are up to 10 people. Can you guys hear me and see me okay? I'm not sure again how this video will hold up. I don't know how the signal will be. But I'm going to get ready to take you off the stand. And we're going to do a little creeping around the graveyard. And we're going to be looking for snakes. We don't want to step on the snakes. So, you guys have asked me for this. You love it. This is the true, creepy, ghostly Laura the Explorer adventure we're about to embark on. All right, I'm looking to see. I'm looking back. Richard Jarvis in the house. Thank you so much. George Ray, hello. 351. Still in ya. Fishing with Big Mike. Hi. How are ya? Uncle Josh, of course. All right. So I think you guys can hear me. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to creep you around. I'm going to take this. I don't know if I can spin the camera in motion, but we're going to try. So I'm going to just move this over here for a minute. I'm the only one out here right now. That's probably not a bad thing. All right. Just bear with me a minute. Okay, and super freaking awesomeness also. My sister wouldn't do it with me. But and I'm not sure my mother would. My mother might. But there's a house up there in the woods, kind of similar to these gravestones. I'm looking for a place to put my keys. It's like just encased in the woods. So, all right. I didn't see anybody tell me whether or not the stream is okay or not. I'm gonna hope so. All right. So what I'm going to do is try to see if I can spin this camera, because you don't need to see me. But here I am. Hello. But we're going to see if I can spin this camera. Let's see. Settings. Camera. Back camera. Done. All right. So check this out, okay? So you come down this road, and this actually goes down. It does go all the way down and into a cul-de-sac. So I'm just gonna kind of walk you guys around as I go. But this is what I found when I came down through here. Not so unusual in an old graveyard, to see this here, or even this. This is really old, or it looks old. Oh, she's not too bad. 1963. But what's interesting, all right, here's where I have to be careful of snakes. Do you see this? I wish I could zoom. I wish I could zoom in. I can't. Okay, that means I have to walk. But see, this is in the woods. Not even sure. It says something. 15 years they loved. I don't even know. I can't read it. All right, so that's just kind of in this wooded area. Hold on a second. I'm going to go over here. Here's another one. This is actually not even 1940 to 1979. Unkept. It's just like in this crazy wooded. There's another one way back there. There's a hole right there. I don't know. I would hate. See, I don't even know how far back it might go where these graves are. Oh, there's movement. Hopefully it's a squirrel in the woods. All right. I'm going to back out of here. I'm going to walk you around this way. Kind of fitting considering we're coming up on Halloween. Tom Kelly, hello. How is the stream, you guys? Is everything okay? This is just kind of random, I know. And this is not for everybody. We're not fishing. I don't know if that's just some random. I don't know if there was actually. Oh no, that's an actual headstone. Alright. This is where the other ones are. So we come in. And again, I have to watch for snakes. So, again, not too random. But that one in there. And that's not the only one. There's another one behind it. You can barely see that one. Yeah, and actually these aren't even that old. I mean, 1965. I was born in 1969. I don't know, survival, is it? Creepy, isn't it? I mean, just different. I'm going to try to, maybe, I don't want to get too far in there. I don't know about poison ivy and all that either. Anyway, I actually have an allergy to poison ivy, so that would be bad. I really don't want to step on that person's grave. Alright, we'll come back to that side. But I do want to come over here. Let's see what this one is. $19.41. So there, I don't understand. Like, again, not super old, but yet look how overgrown. this area is. Uncle Josh, you're the bomb. Oh, creepy dead people fund. I know, I actually did drive away because I had come out here to go fishing. And when I did that the other day, of course, I came across this. So, 1951. I'm just going to get over here. This poor thing, I mean, this is just kind of stuck over here. That one doesn't even have a date. Or it might on the other side. Oh, there's more graves on the other side. I'm just kind of peeking through those woods. I don't really see any other ones back there. Except for these ones. I don't know if there's actually another better way to kind of get in there, so. But there's holes. I'm not sure. I don't want to fall into some old grave. That would be a bad day. I'm going to try to come around this way. Oh, it looks like an opening. Oh, yes. All right. Oh, yeah. These are... All right. That one actually almost looks like it says World War II. Let's just see. It does. So, okay. So I just came in there. This is what I was looking at. Oh, from across the way. So there's that I don't know if you can see it. There's a tombstone there. But even after that, oh, creepy spiders. Duly noted, there's poisonous spiders in South Carolina. Also, there's two more tombstones set back there. I don't see any real clear path to get in there. All right. As long as we don't see any sticks start to move, I'm okay. But yeah, there's another tombstone right there. Crazy. Like, so I'm really oh, there's another one right there. I didn't even notice that one. This in here. That doesn't even look like that old of a stone. It really doesn't. God, but any dates on it? But again, yeah, I'm literally like standing in the woods for that, to see these graves. So I'm back out of here. Okay. Looks like a happy drinking spot too. Although I have seen movies where the dead party at night. I guess that could be. Lisa Lee. You just never know with me. You absolutely never know. Where I'm exploring this old, creepy graveyard because there are tombstones, like kind of just randomly off into the woods. Um, oh, shoot. All right, so not only do we worry about snakes, but we worry about those mounds right there. Um, red ants. Yeah, I think that might have been termites, but I don't really like the tall grass. Well, somebody put flowers. I don't see anyone in the woods there. So I thought I was going to use this tripod, but I left it all the way down there now. Okay, that bird just scared the bejesus out of me. I'm actually going to go grab this tripod. I haven't actually walked over this way on that side to check all that out, but some of these, like I said, some of these graves, they're not that old. They don't look that old, but they seem like they're really old because they're all stuck in the woods, unkept and buried. It's just so bizarre. The snake boots. I actually had ordered snake boots when I first moved down here. I'm going to turn this camera again. Whoops. And I'll put you up on this thing here. But they were really heavy, and I don't really think you need them. And then, of course, everybody down here says, oh, don't worry, they bite your ankles. So as long as you have something covering your ankles, I'm like, yeah, okay. If you say so. All right. All right, I just want to grab my water real quick. And then we'll take a walk. I want to take a walk up. Oh. There's no coffee in that water. All right. So I just wanted to, I'm going to take you off while we're walking. We're walking. So, I have to just show you this up here before I'm done with this stream. It's a little ways up, and I know everybody hates the walk. Maybe I'll see something interesting on the way, though. I mean, not that the tombstones in the woods weren't interesting, because that was just crazy. Oh, shoot. I should have driven. I think it's too far up there. I'm going to do. I'm going to try this again. No coffee in the water! Is it coffeeless water or waterless coffee? Either way, it has no coffee. I don't know why, like, they make some of these just look so creepy. I don't know. I wouldn't want that. I mean, I understand the cross and all. It just, it's so creepy. Oh, it's warm. Now this area here doesn't look like it's that old either. Like they actually really clean up here. Yeah, 1992. Then you have the graves that are just rocks. That's a grave right there. And then I think there's some more of that up here where some of the graves are just mounded rocks. These ones are creepy in here. I don't know if they're old. These, I think, oh, that one's sunken in. Ooh, I don't know. There might be something missing there. I wouldn't come here at night. Check this out. Oh yeah, you don't even see them. But that's just because it's leaf litter, I think. Yes, that's not too old. 2005. 420, hello. This is definitely not one of my biggest live streams. 10 people, 9 people, 7 people in the house. Not as popular as fishing, which is kind of funny because even when I'm fishing, I'm not doing anything. Yeah, this one's fairly new. 2017. That's not how we bury people at home, so I don't know. Down here in the south, if it's just different because of this. I don't know. I just don't know. Something to ponder. This kind of is interesting too. I don't know if there was some kind of ritual. That's what that looks like. Uh-oh, I have company. They're going to be wondering, why are you videotaping this? They're not coming in. They're like, she's freaking crazy. We're out. All right, we're coming up on this house. Oh, I have to show you this too. Snakes. Snakes. All right. I gotta adjust. Carrying. Finger cramps. Yeah. This is, oh, Marine Corps. I guess it's just they cover it, or it's been covered. I'm not sure. Mounded. Not sure. Not sure. All right. This. I want to go in there so bad. Oh, yeah. There's a moat. I would almost guarantee there is, ooh, that's definitely, I don't know if you can see the water in there. Very overgrown in there. Don't you know I'm looking for a place to go over? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I don't know. There's a vehicle coming. Could be trespassing. I don't know how. The deliverance music. All right, I want to cross over. All right. I'm going to try it. I'm going to brave it, people. Oh, yeah, there's definitely water there. All right. I'm just going to point out this is probably not the best idea I've ever had. But I'm going to use my tripod because the leaf litter you can't see. Oh, yeah. And the thing with the snakes is they blend in so well. And I don't only have to worry about copperheads, but rattlesnakes too. Although hopefully I would hear the rattlesnake. The copperhead, on the other hand, will probably just... Oh, God. What was that? I mean, it looks like it was in the woods from over there. I just don't know, like, what I'm getting into over here. I probably don't want to walk across that. Oh, no. I do, though. There's a beam in the middle. Shh. Yeah, that's so iffy. I could foresee falling through there. Although I am walking on the beam in the middle. All right, we're holding on, holding on. Yeah, this is kind of dangerous. Okay, sorry, snakes down there. Yep, that piece of wood is definitely sketchy. Sorry, I'm tiptoeing across the dangerous deck. Okay. This is where shit gets sketchy because, you know, there could be somebody living in there. Looks like there might have been at one time. I'm trying to walk right in the middle of this beam because it's really, really sketchy. Oh, gosh. There is Some deer antlers up there. Gun rack. Alright, I gotta spin around. Oh god, please don't fall through. Okay. These boards are really, really creaky. As much as my exploring soul wants to venture in there, I'm feeling like it's probably wise not to. So I'm going to step back this way. See if I can get off this creaky freaking deck. It's just amazing how quickly nature takes back. But this actually amazingly looks like it must have been a hunting camp. But I mean, like, it just literally got abandoned. There's a lot of stuff here. You just kind of can't help but wonder, like, what happened? Oh, gosh. Hurricane, floods, maybe. I don't know. Oh my gosh, there's still dishes and stuff, like, in the cabinet. That's some creepy shit. I don't know what's creepier, the graveyard or this place. I'm sorry I'm not watching chat. Trying to watch what the heck I'm doing here. It's kind of thick through there, so as much as I would love to get around to the other side of this building, I think, ooh, I have to try to get back out. Alright. I just came up on a very thorny vine. Oh, shoot. And I am stuck in it. Oh, God. I'm out. Alright. Oh my goodness. Hi, Bill. In the flood zones, you have to use vaults for the graves. Is that what we're talking about? All right. I take the thorns from my person. Oh my God. Crazy. Actually, sweltering. Yeah, I would so freaking love to get around that. Like, but I was a little sketched out trying to, I really didn't want to, like step on needles or something of that nature. I'm kind of good with that. So, whew, I'll put you up here. Uh, so that's pretty much it. I mean, look, I got like thorns all over me. I'm gonna try to get in the shade over here. Uh, I don't know what's over this cliff. Ooh. That was the adventure for today. I appreciate you all very much for coming with me. That's kind of crazy. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I've got thorns and whatnot all stuck. I got all stuck in a vine. It was crazy, but I wanted to so badly. I wanted to get in there, but again, like obviously the mole, but there's a lot of like personal belongings and stuff in there, and just spread out everywhere. And I'm not sure if there was a chance to come across needles or. Yeah, so I don't, I definitely don't want to get going across any family, family owned cemetery. No, it's very big, Chrissy, actually, and you just missed the tour of the house. I did without you because you didn't want to come with me. Well, I actually didn't go in it. The deck was kind of sketchy as it was, but yeah, no, there's a whole lot of different graves spread out. This is actually fairly long. Uh, we walked up. I don't know. I just was like, oh my gosh, I have to share this. It was crazy today. Living up to the name Explorer. Well, that's just it. I mean, I can't help myself. Like, you riding out, and I purposely came out here today just for this because I didn't bring my fishing poles or any of that today. And, but when I came out here the first time and I saw this, but really it was that house. And gosh, I'll tell you, I wish I could just get around the other side and but even going out, I mean, you could see just like when I was going through where the graves are and stuff that are buried in the woods, and you can just see how twisted and gnarly that wooded area is. So it gets really tricky to get in there. And um, I guess if I wasn't filming, maybe I probably could have just like, well, I actually did let go of my tripod, but I don't know. It's sketchy, man. So again, I don't want to put myself in the situation of um, stepping on some piece of debris and having the snakes under there, or you know, worse, I could step on some used needles or something of that nature. Danikin, hello, hello. Um, that was pretty much it. So again, I knew this live stream definitely wouldn't be for everybody coming in. There are a few select people that follow me that love these kind of adventures. So I appreciate everybody that did come in and check this out with me. Um, So this particular plot over here might actually be, uh, that must be a family because that one over there is roped off. So, but yeah, the graves, the random graves kind of spread off, and maybe, well, no, because they were further down. But I don't know if this cabin would have anything to do with it. But definitely an old camp, hunting cabin. But it's just so weird that it looks abandoned. Like legitimately, somebody just got up and walked away. They didn't move their stuff out of it. It was just left. They could have died in the house, perhaps. That's creepy. They could be in this graveyard. I don't know. So, I'm gonna have to walk back down towards my car, and I'm just gonna kind of. We'll keep you running. Whoops. We'll see if I can switch back again to this other camera mode. Try this again. And Chrissy, if you didn't actually see some of it on the way back by here, I'll be happy to show you what I was talking about. But yeah, you can also scroll back because I did cross over the moat and tried to go into that cabin because I'm crazy. Yeah, this one's definitely like roped off. And it does seem like mostly it does seem like mostly those graves that were kind of overgrown in the woods. Yeah, I'd say this is a popular spot for drinking. That actually looks like it was a path down through there. It is, and I actually see, I don't know if that's a camera on that little twig right there. Oh, or an electric fence. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Yeah, actually I see two big rods, and it almost looks like an electric wire going across there. Interesting. Could be a wild boar path. I think we're out in wild boar country. And there's another post. Maybe the property at one time was fenced off. There's berries. That means there's probably bears. Because in New Hampshire, there would have definitely been bears in that briar patch right there. All right. Yeah, it doesn't really look like there's that much on this side. But the stuff that's so random is just over here. Like, I don't understand these graves being out here. All right, I had to come to a sudden stop because there's a super strong odor. Like right here. Why? Well, the wind is blowing in my face going that way, and it could have been. It really smelled like diesel, but yeah. I don't know. I'm smelling it again. That's so creepy. Hmm. The ghostly diesel smell. You never know. That's just kind of random. I mean, okay, so just so you know, like I am the only living person. Yes, there's a main road, but it's way the heck up there. So some of those random stones, I think, is where they started over here. You know, oh, of course my shadow's in the way. That one actually might very well just be like uh, I don't know, a broken stone, kind of tossed aside maybe, because this looks like their pile of debris. Here they are, Chrissy. If you're still with me, I will. I'm probably not going to go traipsing back through those woods like I did earlier. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those mounds right there. Well, this one's not really off too. Well, there's one right there. And again, not even that old, 1977, but you wouldn't even have seen that. And that's laying like right under me. 1957. But I don't see any more. So just overgrown, unkept. I just thought it was interesting. And actually, now that I'm in here, I'm surprised to see um, that they're not. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. They're not that old. Now, see, it's like a crypt, like a cover. Do you think that's because of the flooding? If it's the flood, well, yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. So yeah, these aren't that old, and I'm not understanding the whole reason for why some of them are all tucked back in the woods like that, lost and forgotten. Getting getting back down to my car where those other stones were. Just like these. I mean, I don't. There's nothing like, oh yeah, there's one right there. There's a couple right there. But there's really nothing to indicate that there might be a grave right here. And this one, it's hard to see that, but it actually, I don't know, it almost looks like 1996. So again, that's just not that old. And then there's one out in the woods over there. Whoops. I don't think you can see it in the camera. But it's just off in the woods. So just... Oh, there's kitty cat. Okay, Kit. Here you go. I'm going to go in here. So this is where I started this tour. Because there's that stone like in there in the woods. Which I think is what I was looking at when I was looking at the other side there. Oh, there is one way deep out in there. Holy smokes. There's two. Way deep. Knee deep, way in there. And then, so just to give you a little, yeah, so this is the one, Chris, where you can kind of see, you're literally going into this twine forest. That's 1951. And then this one, this one here definitely doesn't look that old of a stone. Ow. I don't see a date, but it definitely doesn't look like it's that old. Oh, I see another one over there. Craziness, though. Crazy. Lost and forgotten. And honestly, you know, probably just that moment of silence for these lost and forgotten people out here. These lost and forgotten souls, you know. Maybe a prayer. Something I'm not good at doing is the praying. But that's something. That's so morbid to think about. You know, you're going to get buried and forgotten. You know, just like that. It's just, it's out there. It's in the freaking thing, and it's and there's a story I was just reading about. Oh, here's another one right here on the ground. That one's only 1979. 1940 to 1979. Kelly. Um, yeah, I was just reading a story of Ulston. So this is a family. Annie and Kelly. And who knows, there might be another one buried in here that we just don't even see. I think there's another stone right there in the ground. But yeah, you get out here, you get buried, and then that's it. I think we were just talking about that, Chris, were we not? All right, so, whew, I'm back here. Jungle noises. Okay. Oh, Mom. Yeah. You want to see the building tour? You'll probably just have to rewind a little bit. I didn't get very far, and I did not go inside. So, um, yeah, I'm sorry I didn't send you a notification. I apologize. So, they're gonna come and get you, Bill. You better watch out. Yeah, Lisa Lee. The name of the cemetery is well, it's on Cemetery Road, so that's good. At least they recognize it as a cemetery. And I think it was called Bucksport Memorial. That's the only name that I saw out there on the road. So Bucksport Memorial. I don't know. And I tried looking it up this morning, which led me to another graveyard uncovering, because they are doing construction up here and expanding. I think it's a water treatment plant, and they actually, while they were doing that work, came across all these gravestones in the middle of the woods, kind of like this, and they believe that those stones, they're very old, they're dated way back, I think, and that I was reading that story, and those. Um, Sorry, I was hearing weird noises, music actually. Those are actually, they believe, are slaves. So I thought that was really interesting. So, but that's the end of the tour. I'm back at my car. Short of, um, I'll lock you over here. I haven't been over here yet, but I just didn't want to take the whole. This actually looks like it. Yeah, and then so you come down into this cul-de-sac, and just a couple more stones, and then that's it. These are down here all. These stones are down here all by themselves. There's nothing else down in here, but another whole section over here. Yeah, well, they do have some decorations going on and stuff, foam pieces, and um, oh, it must be a child. Oh, there was a bug in my eye. This gravestone, this one right here has a child's toy on it. Oh, yeah. So that one's dated 2014 to 2016. That's a child's grave there. Yep, that's the story, Chrissy. That's not this graveyard. Um, but that one that you just sent me is the one I already found this morning. That's what I was just talking about, how they were doing construction and expanding, and came across that graveyard in the woods, and that actually has some possible links to some slaves. So way back in that, fairly old. And obviously, this one that I'm in is not that old, but gosh, it looks so old. It looks creepy. So, anyway, so there you have it. I'm going to end the stream. Thank you for the 6 to 10 people I had in here going through this adventure with me. I appreciate it so much. Mom, you can always scroll back on the video and you can catch the tour of the house. I may, on my way out, just kind of glance again to see if there's another way to kind of get in there around the other side. But the last time I looked, there wasn't. It was definitely all overgrown. So, but I appreciate you all very much for coming in, and I hope you have a fabulous day. And I will see you downriver.